You're listening to my WorldNet Daily exclusive audio article. Today's WorldNet Daily exclusive is entitled, "Is a Vaccine Mandate Coming? When will the freedom, liberty revolution begin? Will there be another Tea Party movement? If Biden does prevail, something will have to be done, and on multiple fronts. But for now, let's just concentrate on the left's favorite panic-demic, COVID-19, where the cure already has been and will continue to be exponentially worse than the virus. The Biden-Harris office of the faux-president-elect is already gearing up to lock the nation down and institute nationwide mask mandates, but still say they're uncommitted. Prior to the election, Uncle Joe was asked whether he would issue a mask mandate. He said he wouldn't rule it out. That's code for, "You bet your dog-faced pony soldier I will," but prior to the election I'm sure as hell never going to say it. I can also foresee them as a tip of the hat to the big donor trial lawyers lobby, removing any amnesty from accountability, lawsuits that is, for private industry and business, effectively hanging them out to dry to be fed on by prosecutors and smarmy slip-and-fall lawyers. Anyone even claiming to have contracted coronavirus by merely entering an establishment could claim negligence of the store owner. It'll be great. And then there's the much ballyhooed COVID vaccine that the experts say is so essential that it likely will become mandatory. This despite the clear unconstitutionality of such a thing, combined with COVID's non-lethality to the overwhelming majority of Americans. And by overwhelming, I mean above 99%, but all but a relative few. And we've already determined who those few are. But as it turns out, a government mandate may not even be necessary. As we are all well aware, the federal government has only to level fail threats at the private sector, then just sit back and watch corporations institute their own draconian measures, if for no other reasons than to keep nanny government at bay, that and stay ahead of the woke curve. With the onset of a potential vaccine, there is news that companies like Ticketmaster are beginning to ramp up to get back to some semblance of normality. Well, check that. Let's call it new normality. There's nothing normal about what they're planning. I'm not sure draconian even covers it. Here's the rundown from Billboard.com. You must first purchase an event ticket. After you buy it, you need to prove you've been vaccinated or have tested negative 24 to 72 hours prior to the event. Oh, it gets better. But say you bought your ticket less than a day before the event. In that case, you must get yourself to a lab or testing facility, of course at your own expense. Quote, once the test was complete, the fan would instruct the lab to deliver the results to their health pass company, like Clear or IBM. If the tests were negative or the fan was vaccinated, the health pass company would verify the attendee's COVID-19 status to Ticketmaster, which would then issue the fan the credentials needed to access the event. If a fan tests positive or didn't take a test to verify their status, they would not be granted access to the event." Unquote. First, this event better be once in a lifetime. How many people will endure such bullcrap to see a concert, a show, etc.? And as I said, draconian doesn't even do it justice. And second, they appear to say nothing about refunding your money should things not go according to plan. So is this the new normal? More than likely, as other corporations will follow suit in an effort to curry favor with our federal overseers and, of course, the woke social media. Will we eventually be forced to carry our papers with us at all times just to be granted access to Home Depot and Walmart, McDonald's, or even 7-Eleven? Will this nonsense devolve into random checkpoints and proof of vaccination before crossing state lines? I know this sounds hyperbolic, but if left unchecked, it will happen. So I guess I'll end as I began. When will the freedom, liberty revolution begin? Thank you for listening.